Welcome to what should be a very entertaining night of hockey. Jim Houston with Craig Simpson up next. A true grudge match between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a deep team with good talent at every position, but they'll have to play a responsible game to win here tonight.
Their opponent doesn't give up many power plays. That means they'll have to stay out of the box themselves.
We're ready for the opening face-off, so let's get down to center ice. Richards won the draw. Here's Brad Richards. Right on! He scores! Brad Richards!
I don't think there was ever a doubt that Brad Richards could finish. Hey, we're talking about a guy who scored 71 goals in 63 games during his last year with Rimouski of the Quebec Major Junior League.
We didn't have to wait long for the first goal.
I didn't think we would. This team saw a weakness and didn't hesitate to exploit it.
He shoots! Thomas made the save.
Jim, you don't want to find yourself in a hole this early. That was a great save.
And another stop. Chara, he clears it. Jumped on by Bergeron to Savard. Quickly steered aside by Denis. Here's Dan Boyle. He passes the puck to Le Cavalier. Now it's passed to Boyle. One-timer! He misses. Taken by Boston. To Saint-Louis. He shoots! Thomas gets the stick on it. Into the corner he goes. Here's Brad Richards. He's a +1 in this game. Easy stop for Tim Thomas, and he hangs on for a faceoff. Thomas was solid on that save.
And Jim, he made it look so easy.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Lightning. To Ranger. The ref indicates a delayed call. Cranks one! Saved by Denis. Hospital will get the gate for hooking.
I don't think anyone would argue that call. Well, except maybe him.
Boston is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. It builds confidence and keeps momentum.
Oh, he hit the post! He scores! Glenn Murray has tied it up.
Murray is so tough to stop because he's a great skater for his size. Couple that with solid finishing skills, and it's no wonder he put up 44 goals during the 2002-2003 season.
Halfway through the first, and they're right back in it.
Now let's see how long the tie lasts.
To Sarge. Shot the puck on the slot. Thomas freezes the puck. Thomas snatched that puck like a snare. He was tracking that all the way. We're ready for the face-off. Tampa Bay wins another draw. Over to Sarge. Fires from the slot. Steered aside by Thomas. Carlson to Vinny Prospol. Shoots the puck from the slot. And he missed the net. To Sarge. Now passed over to Carlson. Thomas made the great glove save. It's grabbed by Boys. Here's Ruslan Fedotenko, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Shot from the slot. Thomas denies him. Right in front. Good shot. Steered aside by Mark Denis. The Lightning are an exceptionally fast team.
Well, let's face it, if you can't skate, they won't draft you. It's that simple. Their whole team concept is built around having guys that can move.
Richards won the draw. Over center to Brad Richards. Rips it! Thomas gets some wood on it. Tampa Bay takes possession. Here they come again, onto the attack. And it's carried to center, to Richards. Now he's into the attacking zone. He steals the puck to Kuba. Richards goes offside and the play is stopped. Slap shots are tough to stop, and he came up big on that last one.
Well, it came fast, but he stayed with it and makes the save.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Boston. Up to Tchaikovsky. Fires one right on! Cleared out by Delmore. And it's touched for icing. Nice save.
And he made it look easy.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Moran. One-timer! Steered aside by Mark Denis. He steals it. The Bruins have possession and start out of their own zone. Over to Axelson. Quick shot! It goes wide. Bruins grab the puck. That's offside. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Lightning. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Here's, quick shot! And Tim Thomas made the easy save. About to drop the puck. Tampa Bay wins another draw to Boyle. The shots are 10-8 for Tampa. It's cleared by Leach to Brad Richards, Tampa Bay's top player in their cup run of 04. The score is 1-1 here as the second period gets started. We're ready for the faceoff. Tampa Bay wins another draw. Puck picked up by Chara. He passes it to Savard. Now a pass up to St. Louis. In front. Here's Glenn Murray, buoyed by the fact that he has the game's tying goal. He intercepts it, ahead to Murray. Down into the corner. One-time shot. Here's Zdeno Chara to Brian Leach, and he just dumps the puck in. Pass up to Le Cavalier. Quick shot from the left. Blocked. Denis covers up for the whistle. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Boys to Mara. Fires a shot. He misses. Delayed call. Glove save by Denis. He scores!
See what happens when you go to the net? He was in the perfect spot to shovel that puck home on the rebound.
Brad Stewart. Grabbed by Donovan. One-time shot. Blocked in front of the net. Passed ahead to Carlson. Heavy shot right on. That's blocked and didn't get through. Tampa has it now. Ranger dumped the puck in to Brad Boys. Cuts in front. Gets the backhand shot off. He gets called for hooking.
And we've got a beautiful angle on this replay. Take a look.
There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. You can see that the coach isn't very happy about this call at all. Boston has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. The faceoff goes to the Bruins. Tampa takes possession. Puck is cleared by Delmore. Craig. Into the slot. Easy stop for Tim Thomas. Chara grabs the puck. Boston takes control. Passed over to Chara. He turned the puck over. Quick shot! Great save, Thomas. Grabbed by Chara. To Mark Savard. Right in front. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle. This player will be able to add one more to his point total.
When he connected on that goal earlier, his face lit right up. Now he's found his stride. Let's see what else he comes up with.
Face-off won by Seaback. Here's Dan Boyle. And he's stopped by Denis. Here's Philippe Kuba. Here's Paul Mera. Great hands. There's a nice move. Offside. This guy plays the butterfly style to perfection. Gets his knees together and his feet wide apart and takes away the bottom of the net.
And he really works it to his advantage.
The faceoff goes to the Bruins. Boston is now 1 for 2 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Shoots the puck. Pass up to Seaback. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. To Ranger. Fires it right on! Thomas makes the save. He passes it to Boys. Delayed penalty coming up. Denis gets called for tripping.
A cheap shot on his part, and he's off to the box.
Boston has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. Face-off won by Savard. Craig. Here's Brian Leach. From behind the net to Savard. Now he carries it to center ice. Here's Glenn Murray, who's got a goal in this game. A wraparound. Fired it from deep in the slot. Hit the man in front of the net.
You cannot, I repeat, cannot go down 2 goals going into the third. Good save.
To Savard. Intercepted by Tampa. The shots on goal are 14-13 for Boston. He picks off the puck. Tampa is behind 2-1 and the third period gets underway. They're getting ready for the face-off. To Brian Leach. Here's Glenn Murray, who's got a goal in this game. One-timed it! He scores! And early in the third, they're up by a pair.
Patrice Bergeron is going to be scoring goals like that in this league for a long time. From his very first game with the Bruins, you could tell this kid had a knack for putting up points.
What can this team do to get their game back on track?
Well, some tight defense and maybe a lucky bounce.
To Chara. Now it's passed to Leach. One-timer! Blocked. Kuba clears it safely out. Tampa wins the race and beats him. He scores! Vincent Lecavalier!
Size, speed, reach, and skill. When Vincent Lecavalier is on his game, he's one of the best attacking players in the league. We all saw that as he helped lead his team to the Stanley Cup in 2004.
A quick goal to start the third, and they pull within 1.
Now that's motivation. Whatever they said during the break must have worked.
Boys wins the draw. He picked it off. Here's Marco Sturm. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. He coughs up the puck. Here's Sean Donovan, who's got a goal in this game. The ref indicates a delayed call. Ranger will get the gate for tripping.
Not much controversy on that call. That was definitely a penalty.
You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. Boston is executing well with the man advantage so far tonight, Craig. They're 2 for 3, and they get another chance here.
Well, this power play isn't afraid to let the puck go, and that's why they've been so successful.
The Lightning grabbed the puck. He gave the puck away. He passes the puck, Craig. Now passed over to Savard. He steals the puck. He shoots! Steered aside by Mark Denis. Here's Brian Leach. To Zdeno Chara. Flanked it from the slot. That's blocked. Denis covers up. Boston has their big guns going tonight.
And Jim, they're a team that'll run up the score if they're not challenged physically. They're getting way too much time with the puck out there.
Face-off won by Seabach. Mera gets a hold of it. Here's Marco Sturm. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. To Donovan. One-timer! Quickly steered aside by Denis. Delayed call. Boys gets called for holding.
He held him up and the official got him for it. Now his team will have to do without his services.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. Boston loses a man and gives up the power play.
Yeah, they were hoping to get a little more mileage out of it. Now they'll have to play some 4-on-4.
Quick shot! Blocked. Thomas has got it. Carlson shot from the slot. Missed. Scores! That's a power play goal.
I don't think the goalie saw that puck at all. He absolutely teed that one up and ripped it into the net.
The third period just got a lot more exciting.
This game is definitely up for grabs.
Face-off won by Savard. He gains the blue line on the attack. In front. Into the corner. Denis got it. Savard. To Fedotenko. Now it's passed to Sarge. One-time shot. He scores to make it 4-3.
That's why this guy's a star in his team. He's always able to step it up and score a goal.
The faceoff goes to Tampa. Here's Boys to Paul Mera, and he brings it to center. One-timed it, and Denis makes a nice save. Out comes Brad Richards. Shoots the puck. He scores! Marco Sturm has knotted this up.
Goalies beware. When Marco Sturm is on the ice, he'll take a shot from anywhere at any time. If you're not on your toes, you're going to get beat.
That's a clutch goal. Less than 5 minutes to go and they've tied it up.
The strategy now is to hang on till the end of the period. They definitely got the momentum.
Shoots the puck. Denis, stop that.
The tighter the game, the better this guy plays. We may need extra time to settle this one.
He poke checks him. Thomas turned the shot away. Behind the net. Over to Leach. To Vinny LeCavalier. Poke loose. Richards with the puck. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third, and that's offside. A good wrist shot, but he was all over it.
He really saw the puck well that time.
The puck is about to be dropped. Shoots the puck. Leg save by Thomas. Chara. He intercepts the pass. Duvini Prospol shoots the puck just wide of the goal. Leach. We're into the final minute.
Both sides want to play conservatively now to force this game into overtime.
To Ruslan Fedotenko. To Fedotenko. Shoots the puck from the right. Behind the net. Over to Mera. He turned the puck over. It's cleared by Sarich. TAMPA takes over. Shoots. Oop, post. To Sarich. Intercepted. Down to the final seconds of the third. Behind the net. To Carlson. About to drop the puck. Tampa Bay wins another draw. Here's Brian Leach. The shot's it. That ends it. The Lightning lost this game. 5-4, the final score.
That puck was moving so fast, it just rocketed off his stick. I wouldn't want to be setting a screen in front of him.
Tonight's third star, Boston number 37, Patrice Bergeron. Tonight's second star for Boston, number 16, Marco Stern. And tonight's first star, Boston number 27, Glenn Murray.
From Boston, Massachusetts, we've witnessed another fine matchup.
I'm Craig Simpson with Jim Hewson, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports.
We'll see you next time.